Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a tutorial on this bronzy, warm, soft, smoky eye. I hope you guys like it. Grab a drink, grab some makeup brushes and some makeup, and let's get ready. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to start with is my eyebrows. I'm actually going to use this palette, which is a MAC Cosmetics palette called Flame-Boyant. And I'm going to try to just do my eyebrows with this color here, which is Embark. So I'm going to use an angled brush, and I'm going to just add the product to the tip of the brush. Now I normally like starting with my eyebrows. There isn't any rules, so you do your skin first and then your eyebrows, that's fine. I normally like starting with my eyebrows to just kind of give me a little frame to work with. So I'm going to start with the bottom of the brow. Kind of shape the bottom, the beginning of the brow all the way to the end. After that, I just kind of want to grab this product and just push it up into the brow. Okay, now I want to build here in this area to kind of give it a little bit more fullness. And then here at the top a little bit too. So this color isn't too bad. Definitely pulls a little bit more auburn brown, but I guess it works. My hair is like 100 different colors. Porcelain setting powder, loose setting powder, and I usually just grab a tiny little bit, and I'll grab maybe like a flat brush and then just almost like nothing. Just kind of put it there to kind of set the concealer so that it doesn't crease. With a 224 brush, which is a blending brush. So this is kind of like a soft orange, warmer color. I usually really like oranges actually. Okay, so I'm going to start at the bottom lid, and I'm just going to drag that color at the bottom. And you're pressing kind of lightly, and then you're doing circular motions, and you're going to push that product up to the crease. And under the brow bone, a little bit right here. Depending how dense your brush is how much color you're gonna get. So if your brush is super dense, it's gonna give you a lot more product payoff, so it's gonna be more pigmented. I'm just doing the same thing, so bottom lid, and working my way up to the crease in like circular motions, and then underneath the brow here. Okay, so with the same brush, which is the 224 brush, the blending one, I'm going to grab the color right next to it, which is called Dali, and it's a little bit darker version of it. It's still in the warmer tone, so you're going to grab some on the brush and you're going to dust it off just a little bit. You're going to do the same thing, so you're going to go ahead and do the bottom lid, and kind of bring the excess product to the crease. So notice I'm not really putting much product here in the inner corner yet. So I'll do the same thing to the other eye, same brush. You always want to kind of step back too and find a mirror that's maybe a little further out, just so you can kind of see if it's symmetrical. So sometimes it looks really good when you're looking at yourself really close, and then you kind of step back and you're kind of like, oh, actually I could probably use a little bit more here, a little bit less there, a little bit more blending. We're gonna grab everyone's darling. So it is this color here. So it's still on the warmer side, a little bit more burgundy, and we're gonna darken our eyeshadow with that. So I'm going to grab it with this brush. It's a little bit more denser blending brush. And I'm gonna pack it on, and then again, kind of just tap any excess product off. Okay. Alright, so again, we're going to start in this bottom corner, and we're gonna kind of tap the product in. Depending how smoky you want it, depends on how inward you want to go. So I want it a little smoky, so I'm gonna just go ahead and go a little bit, maybe halfway in. And now you want to do the circular motions and then just kind of work your way into the crease a little bit. So the cool thing about blending brushes is that the product doesn't go on too heavy. So it gives you more room to kind of blend the product. So for example, right now it looks a little blotchy here, so I can go in with that brush I was using earlier, the 224 brush, and with any of the excess product that I had on before, you could just blend that out. Or even just a brush, maybe like a clean brush would be good too. So I still want to go a little darker, so I'm going to grab more of that same product. Same brush. And then again, kind of just layer it on top. And just kind of tap it on. Which is Roll and Dali wood. Here. I don't like making it too dark, and then I feel like it kind of ages me. So I'm not going to put that everyone's darling color under there, but you can. You want to kind of give it a little bit more darkness. Alright, so the next step, because I think I'm done with my eyeshadow. Oh, actually, let's add a little bit of gold. So we're gonna add this color here, which is Amber Light. It's a super popular color. I feel like a lot of people already usually have it. It's kind of like one of those staple eyeshadows that kind of everyone tends to have. So I'm going to use a brush, which I do not know who makes it. Super old, but it's kind of a flat brush, and it's kind of small. And it's tighter, so that means it's denser, so that means it's going to give me more color payoff. So I'm going to go ahead and put the brush in the product and fill that product front and back. Also, I'm still going to dust off the product, and then you do that so that not a lot of product falls on your face. Which, I mean, if you do your skin first, you probably don't want that, right? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do the inner corner, and I'm going to press it into the skin. Kind of like dabbing it into the skin. I just turn the brush over to add a little bit more product. And I'm doing the inner corner and maybe bringing it about 3/4 of the way. So again, you want to make sure you kind of step away a little bit from your mirror, just to kind of make sure that you put the same amount of shadow on each side. Okay, and then again, I'm going to grab my blending brush, the first one, and just kind of give it a little blend. Press it into the skin underneath my eye. And I have a lot of acne scars and redness, so I go in hard, guys. I bring it pretty low, and I mean, you definitely do not have to put this much unless you really want to. I put it on the nose and then just blend. So you know, earlier we did do a little bit of eyeshadow underneath the eye, which you do not have to do, but if you did, I try to just build to where I want. So if I want it to be this much coming out, then I'll just blend it in there. But if I want it to be less, then I just pull the product into where like I want it. So I like a little bit of shadow there in that area. So I pull it just enough, and then after I'm done with my skin, I can always grab a little bit more product with that blending brush and just kind of smooth it out. But for now, I just want to kind of bring it to where I like it, and pull that rest of the product around the brow, and the temples, and then here, just depending how sharp you want it or what shape you want your eyes. So if you wanted it to be like a little bit higher or a little bit more out or super straight, then you would probably grab a flatter brush to make that sharp line. I like to just kind of make it a little bit more diffuse and just not too out, just kind of like maybe where the brow ends. Just depending on your shadow style, that's up to you there. And then, so when it comes to here in the inner corner, let me just like a little bit. Okay. So I want to drag this product in to here very softly. You guys probably think I'm crazy doing all this concealer. Okay, so I usually bring it down here, just depending where I need the coverage or where you need the coverage. So after that, I am going to go with my foundation around only. You're still, when I put my foundation on, I don't put foundation over underneath my eye. You could if you want to. I don't, because my concealer already covered mostly everything that I wanted to cover. So I, with my foundation, would just go around. And I usually use the MAC Cosmetics Studio Fix Fluid in C3.5. So that has a full coverage, medium to full coverage matte finish, and I love it. That is my favorite foundation. I've tried others, but everything else just kind of melts. I have oily skin, not like too oily, but I love this foundation. You're just pulling the product around. Again, I am not going underneath my eye again with this product. You could, if you want to, give you like extra coverage. want to pull the product to your ear, your neck. I kind of forget how pretty this like Amber Lights color is. Alright, now that that's set, I'm going to introduce you guys, or if you don't already know. Prep and Prime Highlight in Radiant Rose from MAC Cosmetics. Oh my god. I'm gonna twist formula, so you just twist and I apply it here. I guess that's probably why I don't put foundation underneath mine, because then I'm gonna put this too. So anyway, I usually just do now with the same concealer brush, just press that in very gently. Definitely gonna brighten you up and cover any of your darker under eye circles. And I normally just put it all over my nose. And just press it into the skin. Pull the product here and press that into the skin as well. That's underneath my eyes, into the sides of the nose. And gently and softly. Oh my god, I'm so that up here. I'm grabbing my Studio Fix powder from MAC, again, an NC35, and I'm grabbing my kabuki brush, and I am doing circular motions. I'm pressing. Again, I have a lot to cover, so if you don't have to go extra hard like this. I just, maybe when you're going out you could, but I have a lot to cover, so I definitely have to go a little harder on my skin. As far as coverage goes, pressing product into your skin is going to give you more coverage. So even if you don't usually wear all this foundation and concealer, if you just wear like a powdered foundation, you're going to want to press product into your skin to really give you that coverage that you might be looking for out of that product. So I'm just rubbing the product into my ears. And around my forehead. And now I want to go ahead and do this one. If you don't like looking too powdery, eventually your natural oils are going to come out, and that's just going to go away, but you can always spray your face with like a setting spray, and that'll help your natural oils come out a little quicker too. And then have your skin looking a little bit more like skin versus like powder. The Mineralize Skin Finish from my cosmetics in dark. Having a angled powder brush. I'm dusting off any excess product. And I'm going in here very lightly. So kind of straight and then circular motion. And dragging that product up to the temples. That product to the forehead and bring it as low as this. I have a pretty large forehead, so I like to put it down. I'm going to pack on my blush brush with this color. I'm going to do the apples of the cheek. I'm going to bring it up a little bit, kind of like where your highlight would typically be. So apples of the cheek and then apples of the cheek. And apples of the cheek are usually like when you smile, so it would be like this little area here. So now I'm adding some on the tip of the nose. You do not have to do this. This is just me. I like to add any excess product on the chin and a little bit on the forehead. Earlier I talked about eyeshadow at the bottom of the lip. So we brought it down, then we did the concealer, so it kind of picked back up. If you like it just the way it is and it's perfect, that's great. If you kind of want to blend it, if it feels a little bit choppy to you, then you grab that one same brush, the blending brush, and with the excess product that it has, you're just going to go ahead and go in and just blend that right in. And if you didn't do this step, then we won't.